Jesus Christ, I cannot shoot him. Are you ready for the upcoming reanimated event? Well, I got you with this guide to one-shot builds and where I farm. I'm gonna go through everything you need to know with one-shot builds and where to farm. Did I just respawn again? Why is the one-shot build so popular and lonely at the same time? Because people only use them when they want the bonus XP from headshot takedowns. Haha, dag joke of the day. What is going on, Dags? If you're new to the channel, welcome to Dotty Gang Gaming. I'm your host, Nox. One of my favorite things to do is respawn, and it's not because I'm good. With the reanimated event right around the corner, headshot builds are going to be running rampant through the DC streets. And if you never played the reanimated event, the gist of it is that you are going to do a crap ton of headshot damage. In addition, when you do take out an enemy with a headshot, they are going to explode into like a toxic cloud, which is going to do damage to the other enemies. And hopefully they fix that bug where that toxic cloud also affects the NPCs. And also, if you don't take out the enemies with a headshot and you just take them out normal, they will end up rising back to life. And the cool thing about that poison mist that does damage to the enemies, it actually also heals you. That's my quick 2 cents about the reanimated event, so let's get right into what this build is all about. Here's a quick update, Dags. I made a new channel called Dag Shorts where I'm going to post my future shorts on. So if you're interested in seeing quick clips and shenanigans that happens in the game, definitely give that channel a subscribe. Again, it's called Dag Shorts. Alright, Dags, before we get into the build breakdown, let me let you know that it does not really matter what your build is. The only thing that's going to be required is to have the normal determined on your guns and to have the talent Headhunter on your chest piece. Take a look at this chart right here. This is the HP armor pool thresholds for the enemies depending if you're playing on heroic, challenging, solo, or in a group. This is going to be the bare minimum damage that you want to be able to do at one shot to make this build work efficiently and fast. I personally play with all red cores because I'm comfortable playing with all red cores, but it's not required. I could have blue cores if I want. I could even have skill cores if I wanted to. As long as my damage is going to be able to one-shot elites, depending on what kind of content I'm playing with, either challenging or heroic, solo, or in a group, you can tweak the build literally however you want. There really isn't no best build, no best gun. It's just going to be, can you kill the enemies in one shot? So when you are playing a one-shot build, don't sweat trying to find the best pieces. Just literally put what you want on your build. Go to the shooting range and see if you're able to one-shot enemies. If not, you might need more expertise. Like I do have 28 expertise in all my guns, so you might need more red cores than blue cores, so keep that in mind. Like I said, the only thing that matters is you need to hit that one-shot threshold. Any damage over that is kind of going to be wasted. And really the only time that you're going to really struggle is when you're building up the initial damage for the Headhunter, or if you run into like a helmeted unit or a changa or a named enemy, and if you're not on an all red build, you're not might one-shot them. But all you have to do in that situation is just shoot a couple of red or keep shooting the changa in the head until they go down. Let me reiterate it, it does not matter what you have on your build as long as you have Determined and Headhunter. Yes, marksman rifles are going to hit the hardest, but with that damage that they're dealing, they're also shooting at like 60 RPM. Look at this 1886 that's shooting at 100 RPM. Look at this classic 1A Alpha shooting at 180 RPM. The Harvest is shooting at 149 RPM. It doesn't really matter what gun you use, just make sure you could one-shot enemies. If I'm playing on challenging solo, I might use the D50, doesn't matter. For this upcoming reanimated event, I actually used the card 45 because it has a 310 RPM. 24 in the mag. I could literally just spam this thing and take everything out. And if I'm playing solo on challenging with all directives or solo on heroic, I'll use the X45. Like this thing is shooting at 400 RPM. And because during the reanimated event, we're doing like ×3 or ×5 headshot damage, can't remember for sure. Right now, the gun's sitting at 232,000, but it's going to get ×3, ×5. And then that's going to put me in the threshold to one-shot enemies. So I prefer to have something that shoots fast so I could clear out a whole wave instantly. While somebody has like a marksman rifle, they're going to shoot once, they got a 60 RPM on it. The enemies are going to spread out, they're going to push you, they're going to go behind cover while you're reloading. You know, I'm not saying that marksman rifles are bad. I just personally prefer fast shooting guns. For the rifles during the reanimated event, or if I'm playing solo on challenging without the reanimated event, I use the UIC-15. This thing's sitting for 440,000 right now. With the UIC-15, I'm going to be one-shotting enemies on challenging, or during the reanimated event on heroic, I'm going to be one-shotting enemies. And this thing is shooting at 240 RPM. This is literally 4 times faster than marksman rifles. And the UIC-15 has some crazy handling. Like right now, it's literally under a second to reload this thing. I got 34 in the magazine. I could literally spray and pray this gun to my heart's content. Even take a look at the 1886 that's shooting at 100 RPM. The reload speed on this thing is 1.94 seconds. I'm running the gunner specialization, so every third reload, this thing's going to reload instantly. And the main reason why I like using rifles over marksmen is because the marksmen like to pull to the left. You might shoot somebody right in front of you and the bullet goes 20 feet up, down, left, hits something else. That's why I'm not a big fan of marksman rifles, because they shoot too slow and they suffer greatly from target requisitioning, meaning that for the most part you have to aim down and wait for the little crosshairs to get a little bit smaller to shoot the gun more accurately. It's not impossible to play run and gun style with marksman rifles, but it's a lot harder versus if I'm going to do it with the 1886. Just keep that in mind. And like I said before, go to the shooting range and see if you're able to one-shot enemies. When it comes to attributes and gear pieces, you're going to need headshot damage on everything, because you're going to need 150% headshot damage to fully unlock Headhunter. Like you can see, the damage is capped at 800%. But this is raised to 1250 if your headshot damage is over 150. So you definitely want to make sure you have at least 150% headshot damage. And when it comes to the second attribute, I like weapon handling. You could put critical hit chance if you want to do more damage, but it's not really needed. And the downside of headshot damage and critical hit damage, they're actually stacked together. They're not multiplicative of each other. And I like running the SB Zoo because you get a crap ton of damage and weapon handling. And that 15% magazine size is really nice. I like the Eagle Grasp because you get 15% weapon handling. Then I got the holster statted the same as the other two pieces. The Fox's Spur is perfect for rifle one-shot builds. You get the rifle damage, you get the damage to target out of cover, and you could put headshot damage on it. And you can see the damage numbers right now, and they're only going to go up because I got the Memento backpack. Not only does it give you 3 cores, it comes with the Talon Kill Confirmed that gives you a short-term buff and a long-term buff. And when you have the long-term buff fully stacked up, you get 30% more weapon damage, you get armor regen, you get skill efficiency. And for the short-term buffs, depending on what cores you have, you're going to get more weapon damage, you're going to get bonus armor, and even more skill efficiency. You could put on Palisades if you want more survivability with a 10% armor on kill. All you have to worry about is making sure that you have headshot damage on it and the Talon Headhunter. If you don't care about having weapon handling, you could always put on a pair of contractor gloves. If you want to take out 2 targets at the same time, you could always toss on terminal knee pads. The bottom line, when it comes out to the loadout, it doesn't really matter what you have as long as you're able to one-shot the enemies. And for the skills, it doesn't really matter either what you have. I do have the fixture drone because I am playing with all 5 directives, so I'd rather have something that has a long duration like the fixture drone on. That way I don't have to worry about picking up those green little cards. I'm also running the Reviver Hive in case I get, caught off guard by some hyenas or something and get beat down by peg ladies. But when it comes down to skills, it doesn't really matter which ones you use. Just pick whatever you want. Don't sweat it too much, because the main thing you want to focus on is being able to take out the enemies as fast as possible. If you're able to take out a whole group of enemies before they react, you don't really have to worry about using skills. Here's a quick look at the stats. I have 160% headshot damage with the 1886, but depending on what gun I'm using, that's going to change. And for the defense, I am getting 100,000 armor on kill to help me stay alive if I do get shot. Now that you see what my loadout is, and I pretty much summarized my 2 cents about running the one-shot build. In summary, just make sure you can one-shot enemies, and it doesn't matter for the rest. Before we get into the farming aspect of this guide, let me give you a quick disclaimer. I do have my world set up a certain way where I started at level 1, and I did not complete any of the side missions. And the reason why I want to do that is when I run bounties, I want the bounties all to go to a specific spot, making it easier for me to do them back to back to back. Take a look at Downtown West. I don't have this side mission done. I don't have this side mission done. West End, I don't have this side mission done. And I don't have this side mission done. And I don't even have this side mission done. And because I don't have any of these side missions completed, the bounties don't really have a side mission location to go to. So they're all going to go to this spot right here. If you don't believe me, watch this. I'm going to start a bounty in the West End. Now let's see where it goes. And because I don't have any side missions for the bounty to go to, it's forced to go to this spot right here. Let me cancel it. Let me try another one. Same thing. A West End bounty went to Downtown West. Now let's see what happens when I do a Downtown West bounty. Same thing. It went to the same exact spot. And that's how I'm able to farm up really fast during these events or ×3 ×5 XP events. I do a bunch of public executions, then I run the bounties all back to back. Because if you take a look, a heroic bounty with all directives gives you 660,000 XP. A challenging bounty gives you 500,000 XP. And on top of that, you're going to get a bunch of loot. You're going to get one of those faction lockbox keys. The named enemies have a greater chance to drop named items and exotics as well. And if you're looking for the chameleon, doing bounties is a quick way to get the chameleon. And when it comes to farming open world activities, I try to prioritize doing the public executions because they're going to give you 520,000 XP. On top of that, you're also going to get some resources and some equipment. And the equipment that drops is going to be the targeted loot for whatever section you're farming. So for Downtown West, they're going to drop me lane mo. The next one that I do is territory control because it's really quick as well. Like the public execution, you got 2 waves with a handful of enemies coming out and you're going to get 300,000 XP, some resources, and some loot. When it comes to propaganda broadcasts, I try to avoid them when I'm playing solo, just because when you're playing solo, you got to run back and forth to pick up the key. But if I'm playing in a group, one of us will stay by the terminal. That way, as soon as we pick up the key, they could go ahead and activate it and spawn the next wave. But doing propaganda broadcasts is really good too, because you're getting almost 500,000 XP. You're going to get resources and you're going to get equipment. Resource convoys are really fast too. You're going to get 3 waves and they're all going to come out of the same exact spot. And on top of getting the food, water components, and you're going to get some crafting materials. Elite territory controls are just like the regular territory controls, except they're going to have more elites and a 3rd wave with a named enemy. And if there's an elite patrol nearby, it's only 1 wave and they're going to give you 240,000 XP. Now take a look at control points. 820,000 XP for doing a control point. On top of the XP, you're going to get crafting materials. You're going to get the supply cache at the end, where there is also a small chance to get an exotic component out of that cache. These are going to be 2 named enemies with a chance to drop you a named items or an exotic. But just keep in mind, not all control points are created equally. And if you're struggling with named enemies, you might not want to do control points or bounties because you don't want to deal with named enemies. So you could always just stick to doing stuff like the public executions. They're going to give you plenty of XP and they're always quick to do. Now when it actually comes down to farming, I avoid doing the hyenas just because the rushers have helmets, and when you're playing a one-shot build, doesn't matter how much damage you're doing, the first shot is going to do 0 and knock off their helmet. And when you got 3 peg ladies rushing you and you're getting sprayed and preyed on by the rushers or assault units, it's going to make it a little bit challenging to try to get your headhunter stacks back up. It's definitely not impossible, but I just avoid hyenas at all costs. The True Suns are okay to do. They only have 1 additional unit outside the Chunga that has a helmet, and they don't spawn that often. I don't mind doing Black Tusk, but I kind of avoid them if I can, just because they're warhounds or they're tanks. If you do shoot them on accident, they're going to eat up your Headhunter Determined combo. Now that leaves us with the Outcast, which I only like to farm, and the reason being is they're super squishy and they don't have any helmeted units outside the Chunga. And when there is a Chunga, it's really easy to deal with them. You could take out all the other squishy enemies and leave the Chunga for less, or if the Chunga is rushing you, you could knock off their helmet with the first shot, and it's really easy to line up the second shot and take them out with another headshot. How many times did I just say headshot? Jesus. And also Downtown West and West End are really small regions, and they're jam-packed with control points and activities. Like, look at this map right here. I got 2 public executions. I won't ever have this public execution because I never did this side mission. Downtown West, they have 2 public executions as well. And there's 3 more public executions that spawn right here, and right here. And they're all fairly easy to get to and really close to fast travel points. I don't go too much into Foggy Bottom just because public executions don't spawn here as often. If you want a variety of stuff to do, Constitution Hall is the spot to go to. This thing is always jam-packed with stuff. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 public executions. There's another one that spawns over here as well. You got a territory control that you could do really quick. You got a control point that's really easy to do. Another control point that's really easy to do. And it's super easy to get to all these objectives because you have a safe house right in the middle. Alright, I think I hit everything for open world activities. Alrighty, now let's go actually do a public execution. This public execution is going to line up pretty nicely with the bounties I'm about to do afterwards. Gunner went off, got my ammo. Let me reload my guns. And when it comes to one-shot builds, you want to prioritize hitting the reds or purples first, just because it's going to be really easy to take them out and you'll be able to stack up your headhunter even faster. I'll go over here. Got a purple right there. 1 purple down, 2 purples down. I got a red hiding up here. Take out the yellow, ignore the Chunga for now. Take him out. And when you could line up when the Chunga's running, bruh. Alrighty, let's try this again. If the Chunga's running after you, it's a lot easier. I'm trying to show you what I mean. Let me see if I could get the Chunga to actually chase me. Come here. Come here. Well, he's fixated on that civilian. Oh, here we go. Get some distance from the Chunga, and when he's running straight at you, it's going to be really easy to shoot him in the head. Just have better aim than me, Jesus Christ. I didn't even shoot the yellow first. Oh, Lord. This is what happens when you're not good at the game like me. But yeah, easy, fast, right? Oh, Lord. That's embarrassing, right? It's part of the game, you know. You do die. It's very easy to die in this game, especially if you're playing on an old red build. But either way, let me cancel this bounty right here. The reason why I didn't spawn here is because I was actually in the bounty zone. And there's two spots that you can stand here. You could stand over here against this wall, or you can run across the street here if you want. So let me go ahead and go to downtown west, start a bounty. And you can see that little highlighted section. This is the actual bounty zone. So as long as you're not standing inside of this zone, you can spawn it right here. So like I was saying, you could stand over here across the street, or you could go against this walls over here. And here's the enemies. So find a red one. Got him. Another red one. Got him. Got her. Oh, shoot. I almost got her free kiss. Jesus Christ, my aim is horrible. Good thing I'm not doing a marksman rifle, because I would have not killed anybody. All right, third time's a charm. Here comes the Chonga. Knock off his helmet. And there we go. I was able to line them up. Oh, I killed the name. I shot the main guy. Got him. Let me shoot this purple real quick. Get my headhunter stacked up. I missed the head. Not a big deal. Jesus Christ. I'm getting blinded by the freaking... you little shit. It's crazy that she can control that thing, even though she was like in the middle of doing other stuff. There we go. Got her. Got a little spicy there at the end, but if you're a lot better at this game than me, you would have no issues. All right, let's do another one. Let me try to actually land my shots this time. Reds first. Alrighty. These guys are being sneaky. Oh, he jumped back over. No problem. You can see I'm doing 20 million a shot right now. More than enough damage. Got him. Jesus Christ, I cannot shoot him. Let me try to take out all the other guys first. Jeez. What was that? Was that the cleaner skill? Alrighty, got him. Went a lot better than the first bounty, that's for sure. Now peep how many headshot kills I got. Because I didn't finish the New York and I didn't kill Aaron Keener, I get double headshots and multi-kills and all that stuff more often. Like, I got times 48 headshot kills. 25 multi-kills, 2 survivor bonuses. That's crazy. You only get the double XP on the accolades, so headshot damages, you're going to get double XP. Multi-kills, you get bonus XP as well, and you get multi-kill XP even if you kill one enemy. Chonga's running at me, knock off his helmet, get some... Oh! I thought I got far enough. I guess not. Okay. Legolas. Damn it. Oh, let me pop a med kit right quick. This dude is spraying and praying. Got him. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ, what the heck was that? They got some deadly skills. Oh, you got a artillery turret, no problem. Hey, remember when I was talking about getting the chameleon from doing bounties? There it is. And now for control points, like I said earlier, they are a little bit more challenging because there will be a lot more elites. And what that means is that it's going to be a lot harder to get your headhunter damage up if you don't have it up already. And if you lose it in the middle of the control point, you might be in a little pickle. But let me run up over here. All right, got him. Oh, okay. Okay. That's cool, guys. That is super cool. I get it. Need to find a purple. Here we go. I'm good now. Okay. We had a black tusk guy show up. And the rest is super easy. We got ourselves a black tusk again, I guess. And what I like to do with this control point, I'll stand right here, pop the flare, and I can shoot them as they jump out the window. What the hell? Oh, like I was saying, I can shoot them when they jump out the window or come out from down here. And oh, I guess there's one more left. I thought it took them all out. I'm over here waiting. Nothing's happening. And there they are. And got this elite patrol showing up. I'm giving them a little love tap. Yo, these black tusks. Alrighty. Normally control points go a little bit easier than this and quicker, but I got black tusk hiding over there. Jesus Christ. Bruh. I'm getting freaking attacked by all freaking angles. Yeah, this is as how hectic the game can get sometimes. So not always super quick and easy. But I like this. It makes it more challenging. Oh shit, oh shit, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Ah shit. Alrighty, buddy, I see you. Pop your head out. Is that it? I got more. I do. Got her. Saw her head for a split second. Ooh, the civilian just got double hugged. Got him. Is it safe now? I don't know. Oh, yeah. So you definitely saw how active the control points can get, which is kind of good because you got to see how this build performs under pressure, where I have people shooting me from all different angles. I got rushers running up behind me. Freaking Black Tusk shooting me. I think that's a win right there. It's a good presentation on how to play this build under pressure. But yeah, if you like the build, you like my explanation on how to play one-shot builds and all that stuff, and all you have to do is just remember, you just have to do enough damage to take them out in one shot. But playing on the old red build makes it a whole lot easier to actually get to that one-shot potential. So you want to balance your builds, to keep that in mind. Either way, if you made it this far, give this video a like and comment below what you thought. That's all for now, and happy farming for the reanimated event when it starts up tomorrow. Hopefully you guys get plenty of those red stars and level up plenty.